Hi loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today you're going to be learning how I made this baggy shorts. If you want to see tutorial on how I made this top, the tutorial is up on my YouTube channel already. Okay, or you check my description box, which is going to be there. So if this is something you love to watch, please stay tuned, watch the end of this video. So let's get straight into the video. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. So this is the fabric I'm using. This is Ankara fabric, and what I have is just 1 yard of fabric. That is what I use for this. Okay, so right now I'm going to mark out my starting point, which is also going to be my waistline. So for my starting point, I'm going to minus 2 inches. That 2 inches is going to be for the elastic. Then I measure the length of my trouser. The length I'm using is 18 inches, including the hemming allowance as well. Everything is 18 inches, and you can see the way I'm marking it. I'm minusing that 2 inches, then I'm marking where the 18 inches stopped. So for my after marking the length of my trouser or the length of my shirt, the length I'm going to mark is my crotch depth. So for my crotch depth, so what I have is 12 inches. That's what I use for my crotch depth, is 12 inches. So I'm going to mark it out and also connect it together. Another easy way on how to get your crotch depth is your hip measurements. If maybe your hip length is, for example, like in my own case, from my waist to my hip is 9 inches, so I added extra 3 inches allowance. You can add extra 2.5 or 3 inches. That is how to get it. So right now under my crotch extension, I mark my hip measurement divided by 4. I added extra 3 inches allowance. Okay, so the allowance depend on how big you want your trouser to be or your short to be. So the same thing I mark out on my crotch line, that is the same thing I mark out on my waistline, then I connect it straight. The waist is not going to be shaped, okay, it's just going to be straight. So on my crotch line, I mark out my crotch extension. And how to get your crotch extension is by dividing your hip by 10. Whatever you have is going to be your front crotch extension. And how to get your back one is by dividing your hip by 20. Whatever you have is your back crotch extension. And I also came up by 1.5 inches. 1 inches, I mean to say, I came up by 1 inches and I connect it on that line. So from that crotch, I extend it to the length of my short. Okay, so I also went ahead to add allowance to this because I felt like that 18 inches should be the normal length. So I went ahead and add allowance, that is for folding or for hemming the short. I hope you understand, guys. So this is a very simple and easy way on how to cut your short. Like I said, depending on how big you want your baggy to be, okay, depending on how big, if you want it to be very big, that means you have to add in more allowance. You can see what I added is just 3 inches. You can add 4, 5, depending on what you want. Okay, so now to cut the back, I place it on that folded fabric. As you can see, make sure you have allowance at the top. So from that crotch line, I set it by 2 inches again. From the crotch extension, the back crotch extension is 4 inches, so I just added extra 2 inches, that is 4. Then from the side, I measure 1.5 inches. So from the waist, I went up by 1 inch, 1.5 inches, so you can have enough allowance that will contain my back side. I hope you understand. So that is, I'm going to go up by 1.5 inches, then I'll connect the lines together. So from that 1.5 inches that I mark out, I'm going to connect it back to the waistline in a slant way, just as you can see. So I also use my ruler to connect the side from the back crotch to the length of this short, and I'll go ahead and cut it. So this is a very simple and easy way on how you can cut your baggy shorts. Also, if you want to cut a baggy trouser, this is also another method, the same method to cut a baggy trouser. The only thing, like I said earlier, is how big you want it to be. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open it into two so that I can have 2 front and 2 back. So I'm going to set the back aside. I'm marking it so I can know the front and back, the wrong side. So for the pocket, the width of the pocket I'm using is 3 inches, while the depth I use 6 inches for the depth of the pocket. So I'm going to connect the line. So I also went ahead to cut out the pieces for the pocket. I cut out 4 pieces. Just the width I cut out for the pocket, the width is about 7 inches, while the depth is about 10 inches. Okay, so I'm going to place it this way. I'm going to cut out this pocket shape. I'm going to cut out two of it. So the other side, this one is the pocket shape. While the other two is going to be for the facing. So now I'm going to be joining everything together. I'll join this back on the crotch line with 1/2 inch all the way from the waist to the crotch. I'll do the same thing for the front and also go ahead and join the pocket. So I've gone ahead to join them on the crotch. This is the front crotch, as you can see. So I also went ahead to join it on the pocket side. So I've joined the pocket, but I've not added the facing yet. So just bring the other piece, one of the other pieces, place it on top this way, and then you join it. Follow the indication of how I'm directing it, just that method, that is all. So now after doing that, you have to join the pocket first before you will join the front and the back piece together. So after I'm done joining the pocket, then I'm going to join the front. After joining the pocket, I'm going to place the front and the back together. Then I'll join the crotch line, join it on the and hem the down parts, and also join it on the side. So that is what we're going to be doing now. I will do it and show you guys the next thing to do. So after doing that, this is how it is looking. You can see the pocket is ready. Also gone ahead to hem the down parts and also join it on the crotch line. So the next I'm going to do is measure my round waist measurement, and after measuring that, I'll also cut it out on fabric. Whatever I have on my round waist measurement, I'm going to cut it on the fabric as well. But for the elastic we're going to be using, I'm going to use my waist measurement. Okay, so my waist measurement is 28. I'm going to cut out 25. I'm going to minus 3 inches because I want the waist to be really snatched. So this is the strap we're going to be using, or our waistband. I'm going to cut out, and this is the elastic. Okay, I'm supposed to use 2 inches elastic, but I'm using 1 inch because this is what I have at the moment and I have to complete this tutorial. So I'm going to fold my waistband this way into two, then I'll place the elastic on top. Just watch what I'm doing and follow this method. This is the method I'll be using to join my elastic waistband, and it has been very easy and simple. Then after doing that, joining it together in that point, then the next I'm going to do is, now you can see that the elastic is inside, right? So next I'm going to do is to start stitching on top. If you are stitching, make sure you're not stitching on the elastic, rather you are stitching only on the fabric. And while stitching it, also make sure you are drawing the elastic. Okay, so once you are done doing that, you're going to attach it on your shorts. And after that, you can see the final result on my body. Okay, it's already late, so I couldn't video the final, place it on the table to show the final result, but this is the final result of my body. So guys, if you're watching up to this point, God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment on my YouTube channel on my videos. If you have any question on any part that is a bit confusing to you, let me know in the comment section as well. So please share my video to your loved ones, like my video, comment, and also subscribe. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.